life worth living. Make it live like a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild like a Friday night. Nobody's wasted life on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild like a Friday night. Nobody's wasted life on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild like a Friday night. Nobody's wasted life on a Friday night.
Jules, word.
Like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Lady Soul, we live in life. Quan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're tuning into the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show live. What is good, everybody? Yes, just came back from the church, packing out the meat that we got from Publix. Glad everybody is here. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful night. Listen, man, this stuff that came out with this, we're going to get into it. I was so just pissed off. You know why? Because the I told you so, I can't even say I told you guys so no more. It's getting to the point now where I'm getting sick to my stomach seeing these stats come out about our team. And we're going to get into it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about when everything is done. Let me say good morning to everybody in the chat. I believe it was Zelly was first. Yes, Zelly the Ninth first in the building. What is good, my bro? Glad you are here. King Blaze, what up? We're here. Ashley Shelton, good morning. How are you doing, madam? Nice to have you. Money Mike, what up? Wagwan, Brethren, Nitro. Don't worry, mama. Cool. Cool, man. Cool. Alexander Gillian, good morning, Brewski. What up, everybody? What up, man? We're here. We're here. Well, I am greetings. It's what their actions are showing. Bro, I'm not going to lie. It's looking like they're trying to get Lamar Jackson hurt. There's no way. I'm going to get into it. Let me finish saying good morning. Hey, Stacy, good morning. What's up? What's up? Glad you're here with us, madam. Yami, hey, morning. What up? What up? What up? We here. We are here. Roy T, hey, what's good, bro? Hadn't seen you in a little bit, bro. Hope you okay there, bro. Yo, Eli Sports Guy, yo, what up? We here, man. Gregory Smith, good morning, Wondercats. Ho! Yes. Let's get it. You already know what it is. Zico Kage, what up, bro? We are here. Point, what up? Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Tila, good morning to you, man. I'm glad you're here. Hey, the Thoring, Flock Nation, what up, what up? Yeah. We in here, man. We in here. Eye of Horus. Good morning, bro. Good morning, good morning. Oh, my God. Triple Double Films. What up, what up? I'm here, man. God bless you, man. Glad you're here with us. Professor Walk Down. Walk Down. Hey, what's up, man? We're here. We're here. Kush. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is? Bosif Bostar. Good morning, bro. You are here, my guy. What up, BB? We are here, bro. All right, let's get into it. Entertainment and convergence. Good morning. Time for a horror ball. Do the honorable thing and resign to an executive role. Facts. Big facts. So, guys, I'm going to get into this now. We said good morning. All the beginning stuff is done. We're going to get right into this because I'm going to have to. This is so detrimental. I'm going to have to do a video on this. I'm going to have to do a video on, and the video is going to cover 2 videos because you saw Torrey Smith running off at the gums. Protecting, you know what I'm saying, the Ravens for their foolish decisions and Falele from any criticism. And then something like this comes out. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. That's why I'm here, to show you exactly what. It's so big, I have to scoot over to this way. To the left, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Guys, I got to go full screen on this, so I'm not going to be able to see the chat. But I want to show you guys real quick how bad this is. Okay? This came out yesterday. How often QBs leave pocket and reasons for leaving. Weeks 1 through 6. First quarterback on this list, Lamar Jackson. Remind you, I'm going to show you how the narrative is. Sometimes he bails just to bail out of the pocket and run around, right? He is leaving the pocket just to leave the pocket. Bottom 3 right now in the league. That means he is standing in the pocket. He's not just running to run. He is standing up in there. Boot action at 8.3%, which is higher than most people. Dylan Gabriel's at the most. He's only played, 1 or 2 games or a game and a half. Bo Nix and Patrick Mahomes are only higher than Lamar. So he's top 5 in boot. But here's where Lamar craps on the competitors. They said he is pressured at 69.4% of the time. Bro, 70%. Mind you, these are the reasons how often the QB leaves the pocket and the reasons for leaving the pocket. Well, he's leaving the pocket because he's pressured on 70% of the dropbacks. Which then causes him at the most to leave 30.3%. Mind you, I'm going to show you why this is crazy. Because so many Raven fans were saying, well, if Lamar just throws away the ball when he's pressured, live to play another down, live to live another day, that everything would be all right. If Lamar threw away the ball for all the pressures, with Lamar Jackson, we would only average probably 10 points. Max 14 points a game. I'm showing you how bad this is. This is a travesty. 70%? Patrick Mahomes is at 27.3. Kyler Murray's at 34.9. Tua's at 40.5. Herbert's at 52.1. Josh Allen's at 47.4. Think about it. Josh Allen's bailing. This was the MVP. He's bailing out of the pocket at 31.6% just to bail. He barely uses any boots. Pressured at 20% less than almost over 20% less pressure than Lamar Jackson. Under Lamar Jackson. That's ridiculous. And they leave the pocket almost at the same rate. So when I tell y'all and I say, yo, if these other quarterbacks were behind the line, they would be injured, hurt, or be doing way worse. This is exactly the point that Nitro was trying to make. I want to see how some people's going to, I know there's going to be people that try to, Nitro, it's not that bad. Nitro, it's going to get better. Nitro. Bro, this is the crap I've been talking about. So where is all the people that said, throw the ball away, Lamar? Live to play another down. How can you see how this is more than a travesty. This is an embarrassment. You have a quarterback whose rookie contract you wasted. You didn't want to surround him with offensive talent. You didn't want to build a fortress around him. Nothing. You didn't give him no star running backs. Nothing. Wasted his rookie contract. Then you admit to it, we really haven't put out, around him the way we're supposed to, right? Okay, fine. You wasted the first 4 or 5. Okay, now there's no more excuses. And you put this on the field with him in a year where you're going to have to re-up on him because you already know his price tag's through the roof. And you put that around him? You don't have no shame? So at what point do we start saying, hey, yo, this looks like almost like they're trying to get this man hurt. Because there's no way they see this and still, oh, I don't see nothing wrong with the offensive line. They're doing just fine. I believe they can fly, touch the sky, pass the birds by. They're all right. Bro, it's nasty work out here, bro. Nasty work. Eli Sports got with a $2 donation. Yes! I think Lamar's been hurt since week 1. Ed Oliver hit. Yes, me too. I think he's been banged up, and everyone's, oh, well, Lamar, you just got to do more, man. Come on, Lamar, do more. Mind you, I want to put this in a good perspective for a lot of you. Lamar right now has 10 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 fumbles, right? 71 completion percentage, 130 passer rating, 75 quarterback rating. What else do you want him to do? What else do you want him to do? Lamar needs to run more, dodge more, flip more. It's nasty. If they're behind this line, they're knocked out for the year. If these are Bill fans, they're storming the as crazy as they are, they're gonna go see the coaches and GM personally. They're not gonna with Josh Allen, with Bills fans. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not playing those games with Josh. I'm not even asking. They're gonna show up there, they're gonna be like, hey guys, chill, it's just a game. They're gonna be like, just a game, right? Well, let's play a little game together right now. And then they're all the fans here are miserable. Yep. That's exactly what would happen if it was the Bills. Hey, Chris, good morning. Glad you were here with us, madam. Judy Harris, good morning to you also. I'm so glad that everyone can see Josh Allen playing like MVP game too easy. What's up? Nitro, I can see 3-4 QBs that have the same issues, but have one game. Are you serious right now? He is by far the highest. By far the highest. It's not even like, do you like the difference? Yo, Iowa's got to be trolling, bro. He be trolling, bro. Bro, are you understanding that there's like a 20% difference? Like a 20% difference on pressure against Lamar Jackson? And this is why and let me show you why I'm going to shut all that down. Because mind you, like I said, I do this. You already know, and tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, anybody, right? Don't they pass rush different because it's Lamar Jackson? How many times have y'all heard the pass rush is totally different because of the way how Lamar Jackson plays the game? Because they have to always worry about him being a weapon and taking off. So they don't even fully pass rush. They're not even fully pass rushing Lamar, and they're still getting to him at a 70% percentage. Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on now. Tell me I'm lying on that. None of these other QBs are going through what he's going through. None. Because here's the thing. I always said this. If you have bad offensive line play, then you better have the best weapons in the league to mitigate that. Why? So you get the ball out of your hands really fast. If you don't have the best weapons, then you better have one of the best offensive lines in the game. Lamar has neither. He has neither. See with the Bengals? The Bengals said, okay, our O-line, we've been trying to build it. We've been throwing people out there. It's not the best, so we're going to give you the best weapons. So you can get that ball out of your hand very quick, or guys can get open in their first window. That's the balance act. Tom Brady, when he didn't have the super elite weapons, he had a super elite offensive line. Why? So that guys had time to get open. And there's so much proof. If anyone's going to try to tell me that Tom Brady didn't have one of the best offensive lines for a multitude of years, I got the slap button right here waiting for you. Straight up. So that's what I'm trying to say. There's a mitigation of it. Lamar don't have the best weapons, and then he has one of the worst lines. It makes no sense. And the run game don't work unless he's a threat. Good morning, King Lee. What up, what up, what up? I hear Roger L talking about it is what it is, Nitro. You know how wild 70% is, bro? 70? Hold on. I got something else for y'all. Don't worry. You know I come ready, right? Check this out. Check this out. I got another stat right here just so you guys can take it out, right? Here's each quarterback's percentage of total dropbacks leaving the pocket due to pressure. Lamar Jackson's at 21%. The next closest is Caleb with 14.3. Fields is at 8. Stroud's at 10. Herbert's at 10. 10. And Patrick Mahomes is lower than that. So Lamar is staying in the pocket. He is staying in the pocket, but when he has to leave, he's leaving because of pressure. It's just ridiculous, bro. Listen, this is so egregious, man. It comes to a point to where I'm looking at this and I'm saying, what else? Like, people are saying, well, he has to mitigate. Like, I ask anybody that's asking, like, and let's be real, because we're humans, right? I'm asking anybody that's asking for the mitigation that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm too protective of Lamar or whatever else. Name another quarterback that could survive and win like that. Name them. And he's not turning over the ball at a high clip. Name the other quarterback that is asked or that you know can actually do that. Either or. That is being asked to do that or is doing that right now. There's none. There's none. Everybody's getting blown off the ball. It's craziness, man. They got to do a bit like, bro, at what point do y'all look at, and then what makes this all worse, let me tell you what makes this worse. Then you got older players like a Torrey Smith coming out and defending this. You got the offensive coach talking about he sees no problem with his offensive line. Voorhees and Falele has played great. They've only had one bad game. The tape proves it. I don't think Jalen, because Jalen couldn't take the hits, because Jalen doesn't make people miss as much as Lamar. Jalen's going to take more hits. So I don't think he could survive it. Physically speaking, I think the only quarterback that could physically take the toll of the beatings would be Josh Allen, and he would start turning the ball over at such a high clip that in some of the games he'd have to be benched. And then you hear people say, oh, well, you know, it's easier said than done, guys. Why don't you go out there and do it? I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to go do that. Tila said, don't put Warhawk on the podium no more. It's so crazy. Entertainment said, no, I want Lamar under new management. Monken doesn't use slant screens, draws, quick passes to the back to play action to hold the blitzers. Yeah, they don't use none of that. Yo, Sailor Ron said that, dang, bro, getting the pressure at 70%, I wouldn't even come back. And mind you, he's not complaining. He just be out there being like, I could be better. I could do more. I could fix this. I could fix that. He's not throwing anybody under the bus. He's just in the mindset of saying, yo, I'm going to fix this. The question is how? How do you fix something like that? At that clip? That just, listen, man, I saw this and I sat back and I'm like, bro, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Way. Oh my God. Man, I'm seeing everybody talking. You know, listen, I'm honest about stuff, guys. Like, I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? It's not about having and I said this, I awards that Caleb O-line ain't great. It's not about having the best. It's about having serviceable. They're not even serviceable. If Lamar wasn't the best escape artist that we've ever seen at the quarterback position, then he'd be dead. Like, he'd be killed. Like, he'd be out for the year. Could you imagine? Exactly, game 2. Could you imagine? And I'm not, listen. Take Lamar out of it, right? Let's just take Lamar. Let's not even make this a Lamar conversation. Derrick Henry's having trouble finding gaps. A lot of the big runs from the other day, they weren't blocked properly. Derrick Henry was just turning something into nothing. Toss it, find something, make something happen. Yo, Tila said, where's Jared? He's skipping comments in the whole chat today. Oh. Jared, they said, show yourself. That's my guy, man. Glad, man. He's my guy. Bozo said, if they get beat in one more game, then Lamar comes back, Fultz may be fired. Should have been fired. Then you come out here, and then you want to talk about everything is peachy dory, peachy clean, we're all daisies and roses. Nah, bro. No, someone got to get fired. Someone got to get fired then. If you're that ignorant, fine, you get fired. Take this hot L. Take this hot unemployment notice. Get out of here, like, straight up. Like, Emery, we don't know when he's going to get back. If we lose to the Bears, bro, pack it up, bro. Pack it up. Chris said, Mike, I already took the suitcase out of the closet. She said, I'm cleaning out my closet. O-line got Henry looking like Latavius Murray. Facts. Like, yo. Gregory's, I'm blaming Harbs too, because this is Harbs' guy. Everybody keeps saying, if the better guy was there, he'd be playing. You drafted an injured player because you believed in this O-line. You refused to pick up other guys for the O-line because you believe. And you know what's crazy? Outside of Cleveland and Emery, the other guys are worse. Y'all remember the preseason? They're worse. Horrible is never accountable. He has been blaming coaches and players and refs, but he picked the players and the coaches. This is an indictment on John Harbaugh. He is too stubborn. I think, honestly, it's too much ego. I said this before. The problem with the Ravens is ego. I'm right. It doesn't matter how long I'll take. Okay, I'll waste all these prime years to prove to you I'm right. Then it's like, we'll get another guy because we believe in the draft. And then this guy named EDC picks and keeps every single draft pick. What's good, Delvon? What's good? There's no way we lose to the Bears. We can lose to them. We can only afford to lose one more game. So, no, we cannot lose to the Bears. We cannot. There's reports coming out that Lamar, Patrick Ricard, Chidobe Awuzie, and Roquan will be returning for the Bears game. That's what The Athletic posted and alluded to, that all four of them will be returning for the Bears game. But you haven't even seen Lamar at practice. You haven't even seen him at practice. It's ridiculous, bruh. Like, I want y'all to take a step back. And, you know what I'm saying? I want to take a step back and think about how bad they've been and how long they've had to clean up these messes. And they've refused to do so. Whoever's just tuning in and missed out, look at this list. Lamar Jackson pressured at 70% pressured. %70. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And mind you, like, I love my team and everything else, but this has been such gross negligence that, like, Bashadi has to start asking questions like, bro, like, we got a guy that everybody is outplaying everybody. We got Derrick Henry, who still had tread on the tire, and you guys are wasting it. An O-line that needs a fullback to be able to block is not a good O-line. That's what I've been trying to tell people, bro. Like, if you need a fullback for your O-line to be good run blockers, your O-line sucks at run blocking. If you need a fullback to help with pass pro, right, your O-line sucks at pass pro. Like that, it's fact. Like, I'm just done, bro. Like, I really, really am tired of the stuff that goes on for the Baltimore Ravens, because it's like we prayed for this, and I keep saying this. Like, Baltimore, if you're a real Baltimore Raven fan, you remember the bowler, and everyone said, well, Flacco won a title, and he had one good year under Kubiak. But outside of that, Flacco was bad most of the time. Like, he was not good. He was serviceable. But he wasn't great. He was never like a Pro Bowl level player. Ever. It was none of those things. So we've been begging for quarterback play, begging for help from that. We finally get a guy that's not just good, but absolutely breathtaking to watch. And with that in mind, you happily waste multiple years? You didn't want to, like, I was arguing with Raven fans, they were saying that he got enough weapons. I'm like, when he had Willie Snead and Seth Roberts, and they were like, well, if he's a good quarterback, he should make that work. And I'm like, what's good, producer? I'm done, man. Like, I'm to a point now to where I still have hope that the team can make the playoffs and make something happen, because this year is such a weird year. But I really do fear for Derrick Henry's. I fear for Derrick Henry's health, and I fear for Lamar Jackson's health. I really do. Like, I really do. They've wasted 8 seasons of this man's career. They knew when 2018, 2019, 2020, they knew the weapons were bad. They knew Miles Boykin wasn't crap. They knew Seth Roberts wasn't it. They knew Willie Snead was just okay. And they're like, it's all right. Lamar will make it work. They knew the offensive line wasn't good like that. They're like, Lamar will make it work. They knew the coaching was bad. We're going to keep him for 2 extra years. Oh, my bad. 3 extra years. I didn't even bring up Deshaun Jackson or what's his name from the Cowboys to throw up the X, Des Bryant. I didn't bring up all those guys either, much less the absolute plethora of running backs. Like, it's just, I look at them sometimes, I'd be like, even if we had a high draft pick, I'm telling you, they would waste it. They wouldn't give it to the offensive line. I'm telling you, they wouldn't. You would probably see a linebacker, cornerback, something like that, and you're going to be like, you see? They could have got the best edge. They said, now we don't want that edge. They could have got the best tackle. They said, now we don't want that. They went out and got something else. Yo, King Blade said Lamar wears 8. Coaches said our plan is to waste 8 years of his career on purpose with the Birdman hair. Cash Money taking over for the 99 and 2000. Telling y'all, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't even believe, listen, when I saw it, I was in total disbelief. Like, I was sitting there like, there's no way, bro. Like, bruh. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm at a point now to where I'm just like, I just want us to be able to do what we could do. But this other stuff, I'm getting to the point to where I'm like, I don't know how we fix this. How do you fix something like this? Now you're having people make it, oh, well, he's played against top defensive D lines and stuff like that and playoff teams. I'm like, bro, so y'all just going to keep making excuses for them, bro? Like, come on now, bro, stop. Like, bro, this is nasty work. Someone said this is math. This has been franchise malpractice, to say the least. Most of these guys are on the practice squad for other teams. They can't even start. We were sold on Devin Duvernay being the next Deebo Samuel. Like, bro, there's the nastiness about this sometimes, bro. I'm going through everything. I'm making sure I'm checking everything so we can have this conversation. Like, I'm at a loss of words. Loss of words. Zico Kage said Ravens use most of their capital on defense, and they can't stop a nosebleed. Facts. Like, that thing is crazy to me, bruh. And right now they're saying, well, we need way more on defense. I'm like, bro, what are you? So you're telling me, so let me get this straight. The only way the Ravens can be good and serviceable on defense is if there's first round draft picks or star players everywhere throughout, like 5 or 6 of them on the defense for them to be a good defense. Come on, y'all know that's what it's been. Because right now they're saying, well, we need a great pass rusher, another D tackle, because of course you're going to need another D tackle because Matt Beacon might never play football again. Keeping him in prayer. But they're going to need a new star D tackle. You're going to need another pass rusher, star pass rusher, right? It's 2 right there. Not including Hamilton, Roquan, Marlon Humphrey. Wiggins is a first-round pick. Duvernay Deebo comparison is filthy work. Yeah, that's what they're trying to sell. It's like, oh, he's the next Deebo Samuel. I was like, bro, what was the other receiver we had too that people keep telling me if Lamar gives him the ball, he'll be great? Forgot his name. He went on to play for the Browns and someone else. Forgot his name, bro. Let me go check that real quick. I forgot his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Forgot the receiver we had. And everyone was trying to say that if Lamar give him the ball, he'll be great. Forgot his name. Let me go to 2022 Ravens wide receivers. No, it wasn't him. James Prochet. Yes, Kwame being running. Prochet. Yeah. Mind you, in 2022, I'm going to read this off to you. Our receiver room was Rashad Bateman, Devin Duvernay, James Prochet, and Tylen Wallace. That was our receiving group. And Andy Isabella. In 2020, Andy Isabella, Tylen Wallace, James Prochet, Devin Duvernay, Rashad Bateman. Those are our 5 receivers. And I heard people telling me that that's enough. That's what I'm saying. There's always excuses for what they do. They don't list Miles Boykin on that team. How it went in 2022. Mark Andrews, Robinson, Duvernay, Likely, Bateman, Deshaun Jackson, Josh Oliver, Sammy Watkins, Kenyon Drake, Ricard, Prochet, Hill, Kolar, J.K. Dobbins, Tylen Wallace, Mike Davis. Those are everybody that caught passes from Lamar Jackson that season. That's everybody that caught passes that season. And Andy Isabella didn't catch not one. That's what I'm talking about. So they've been doing this for a while, man. I just got to the point to where now I'm looking at it like, bro, we're tired of y'all. We are tired. People are looking at them looking like, nah, we're tired, bro. I'm telling you they've wasted Matt Lamar years. People making excuses for them. Look who I just read that. Deshaun Jackson. You want me to go to 2021? Let's go to 2021 and go look at the weapons. Mark Andrews had 13. Hollywood Brown had 1,000. Bateman had 515. Samuel Watkins had 394. Duvernay had 272. Prochet had 202. Devontae Freeman had 190. T. Williams had 84. LaJohntay Murray had 75. Josh Oliver had 66. Pat Ricard had 63. Tylen Wallace had 23. Tomlinson had 7. Miles Boykin had 6. Nick Boyle had 2. Those are all of his weapons from 2021 to 2022. Did you like those weapons, guys? Come on now. In 2023, it was Zay Flowers leading it with 854. Odell Beckham with 565. Mark Andrews with 544. Likely with 411. Nelson Aguilar with 381. Bateman with 367. Jay Hill with 206. Gus Edwards with 180. K. Mitchell with 93. Kolar with 87. Picard with 852. Melvin Gordon was on this team, 46. Kenyon Drake with 31. Devin Duvernay with 18. LeJohntay Treadwell was at 16. J.K. Dobbins was at 15. Tylen Wallace was at 11. So those are the weapons Lamar has had. And all I hear is excuses for this team. We're not even talking about we're talking about just weapons. Y'all think it's a joke? It's just ridiculous, bro. So I look at this and I'm like, bro, this is, there ain't no way. They're like, way. Let me go to how it's going now. Zay Flowers is leading all of our receivers with 423 yards. D-Hop is second with 178. Mark Andrews is third with 174. Justice Hill is fourth with 144. And Bateman is fifth with 120. Put Falele on the defensive line so he can fall running plays. He don't get knocked back. I'm telling y'all he is. Boyle was better than Boykin. Yeah. People were talking about Boyle like it was Gronk. I get it. We love our team, but it's like, come on now, bro. It's ridiculous. Anyone notice how this entire team implodes whenever the playoff starts? This is John Harbaugh. He prepares guys. He doesn't prepare guys for the big moments. He outs-coached in every single playoff game. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We need change, and we need change now. Mike, again, what up? I can't, come on now. There's no, and I'm hearing people trying to make excuses. How do you make excuses for this? Seriously. How? How do you make excuses for that? I don't understand that. We need an offense and defense in the trenches. Offense and defense. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. But guys, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Thank you guys for watching and being here and showing love, support. Listen, I'm pissed. But guys, you know how we end every show. We end with a little bit of nostalgia trivia. Now, this one's more of a question. Now, if you ever watch the NBA, there's been a lot of star players. There's been a lot of guys that you can remember. Mine was Allen Iverson. That was my favorite player. Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson, my two favorite basketball players of all time. But you had other guys. Right now, I got right here the 2000s era, 2010s, 2020s, and then the 90s. Right? Out of this picture for the starting fives, who you picking out of these four to beat these teams? Who are you picking? Are you picking the 2020s, 2010s, 2000s, or earlier? Let me know who is beating who.
3, 4, 6, 2, 5.
Hey, y'all sounded like me. I like the 2000s too. I think the 2000s beat any of the other eras. Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan.
Here we go. Check it out.
Are y'all seeing that, bro? 2020s is getting worse. 2020s is getting work, bro. The 2020s are getting, the 2020s is getting worked. It's getting worked. T, how you gonna say he was flopping? They were trying to kill that man. There's jokes right now about how they were trying to kill Allen Iverson. He was 165 pounds, soaking wet. They were trying to murder that man, bruh. Now, I know some people, let me go see 2010 easy and end zone hoops. Nah. 2000s Eagle College, I hate to say it, but 2000s, bro, 2020s will stay injured. Facts. 2000s, but second is 2010. Now, LeBron and KD. LeBron and KD's not being the 2000s. 1990s. I have it in this order. I got the 2000s, the 90s, then the 2010s, then the 2020s. That in that order. I don't see how you beat a team with prime Shaq, prime Kobe, and you got prime Tim Duncan. That's including a prime Kevin Garnett and Allen Iverson. There's no weaknesses on this squad. If you want to make this the observation say, well, they're not the best shooting team, Shaq is going to foul out every single one of the bigs out of the other era. Kevin Garnett is probably the best defensive power forward on this list. Second would be Tim Duncan, right? Defensive. We're talking about defensively. Right? So defensively, the 2000 era is going to have the best, the absolute best roster defensively. Shaq in the center blocking everything. You got to contend with Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett, and you got Kobe. And Allen Iverson can score. We already seen what he did to Jordan, Kobe. There's no one that can stop him from scoring. When he put 30, and Dwayne Wade, he's probably put 38 on Dwayne Wade. So, and he was a steals guy. Led the league in steals like 4 times. So, I don't see how you beat the 2000s. You have to hope. Now, the 2010, the reason where they would be good is because they could shoot. Like, you have 3 guys on there that can legit shoot the long ball and shoot the long ball all game long. James Harden, Steph Curry, KD, that's the best shooting squad easily out of this ranking. But then if I go to the 90s, right? Well, this is all I'm looking at. Who's guarding Hakeem, right? The only other center that can guard Hakeem on here would even give him a little bit of problem is Shaq. Shaq and Hakeem kill all the other centers. Karl Malone is one of the best, if not the greatest scoring power forward of all time. Michael Jordan, and then you got Stockton working the offense. He's one of the best shooters of all time. John Stockton, one of the greatest shooters of all time. So you're going to have good shooting from the point guard position. You're going to have great defense of two long guys, that can take on anybody that they want with Jordan and Pippen. And Pippen can run the point too. Bruh, I'm picking 2. I don't see how 2000s lose that. I don't see it. LeBron cannot guard 1 through 5. That is a lie. That is a lie. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. LeBron's not guarding Jokic. He's not guarding Giannis. And he's not guarding those guys. He's not guarding those guys. He's not guarding those guys. No. No. He's not. Yo, LeBron cannot. If LeBron tries to stop Shaq, he's fouled out in the first quarter. LeBron's not stopping Tim Duncan. We already seen what the old Tim Duncan did. Hey, yo. What did Tim Duncan do to all the teams that LeBron played against? Think about what Tim Duncan's teams did to LeBron James-led teams. The Spurs beat the Heat by a record margin in NBA Finals history. Not to mention what he did to when he was on Cleveland. So he ain't guarding Tim Duncan. A prime Tim Duncan. He's not. So he's not guarding Tim Duncan. We already know he can't keep up with Allen Iverson. He's not guarding Kobe. Kobe would probably be the best one out of that he could guard. Nah. I'll give him. He could probably, the best person out of he probably guards Kevin Garnett. But the other guys are going to score on him all day. He's not fast enough to keep up with AI. That's already been proven. Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest scorers of all time. You already know that. Tim Duncan's too big. Shaq is going to foul him out. Foul him out. Bro. But Ron Harper's not on that list. He's not on that list. Which 5? If I'm picking a 5 to win a 7-game series out of these 4, it's 2000s era. It's 2000s era. They got it all. They got shooters. They got good shooting. Not great shooting, but they have good shooting. They have the best defensive squad, and they're the best all-around scoring squad because everybody on that list can give it to you any which way you want. And Shaq is the best anchor at all of the eras. Tim Duncan's mid-range, Kevin Garnett mid-range, Iverson and Kobe from deep. Come on now, bro. The fast break would be ridiculous. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, and Kevin Garnett on a fast break with Shaq is ridiculous. Hold on. Allen Iverson was a killer. Yes, of course. They're going to keep up with Allen. Allen is ridiculous. They could not do nothing to stop him. But Shaq, there's nothing they could do with him. Nothing. Shaq is the most unstoppable player since Wilt Chamberlain. Like, are you understanding? Like, and you got both of them. Mind you, it's Shaq and Kobe. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Shaq in his prime was unstoppable. Bro, like if you remember watching basketball back then, bro, he was fouling out the entire front line of teams. The same thing when Allen Iverson used to foul out all of the guards. Shaq was fouling out all of the centers and power forwards. There were games where only the small forward was left in the game. Because Shaq fouled out all of the centers on the squad, all of the power forwards on the squad. I got 2000s, bro. I'm sorry. 2000s got it. I don't see how they lose. I would go the 90s. The 90s and the 2010s are a toss-up between the two, but the 2020s are by far the worst. So I would pick the the 2000s got it. The 90s and the 2000s, because the 2010s is the best shooting team. And if they get hot, Jesus, they could put up 50 points in a quarter just off of quick threes. So that's why I said the 2010s would be very dangerous. Very dangerous. Iverson was fouling out Shaq. That's who was fouling out Shaq. Like 3 of the games the Philadelphia 76ers played him, he fouled out Shaq. Iverson was fouling him out. But Shaq overall is fouling out everybody else. Real talk. Man, I thought it would be a great ranking though. Basketball ain't the same. It just ain't the same, man. The 2010s, I liked it. 2000s, I loved it. 90s, golden era, like, loved. But now, it's a lot of the times, it's hard for me. I can't even watch. I just watch highlights. Real talk. It's hard for me to watch a whole game. Real talk. But, guys, that's the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, slap that like button, guys. Hit the hype button also that you hit to get this moving, get the traction going on these stuff. I will see you guys later with more content. And I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. And y'all know my slogan. Peace. And I'm out of here, guys. All right? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not my dad!